Good day, children. Sai Ram. How are you all? Hope you all are doing good. If you remember, we had done new words of EVS new lesson. Do you remember? Yes. So, are you ready with the dictation also today? I had informed you already that I am going to take a dictation today, right? Yes. So now first I will teach you new lesson and after that lesson I will take the dictation words. Okay, children, let's start. Now, my first question is, where did early humans live? We have done the chapter early humans. You remember, right? Yes. So now tell me, where did early humans live? Yes, in the forest and in the cave because there were no house during that time, right? So they were roaming from one place to another in search of food, water, and everything. So they had to travel from one place to another. So they used to live in a forest and a cave, right, children? Yes. Now, where do you live? Tell me. Yes, you live in Thane is correct answer. Mulund is correct answer. But where in Mulund? You live in a house, right? We live in a house. Now tell me, do all houses look same? When you go to your uncle auntie's place or your grandmother place or your friend's place, your all houses are same? No, right? All houses are different. Some are big, some are small. So there are different type of houses which we can see all over India. Okay, there are different type of houses everywhere. So today I am going to tell you about different type of houses seen everywhere. Okay, different place, different houses as per the climatic condition is there. Okay. Now, as I go further, I'll start teaching you the lesson. You will understand what type of houses I am talking about. Okay, children? So, now listen to teacher and look in the screen carefully. We are going to do now lesson number 8, houses we live in. Okay? Now, why do we need a house to live in? Very first and important question. Why do we need a house? Do we need a house actually? Yes or no? Yes, we all need a house. But why do we need a house? We need a house to live in because a house protects us from heat, cold, rain, animals and enemies. Okay, these are the 5 important things that why we need house to live in. We all need a house to live in because, come on children, will repeat after me, because a house protects us from heat, cold, rain, animals and enemies. Okay, so living in a house is very important. When it will be very heavy rainfall, where will you get shelter if you have no house? Where will you hide? Yes, where will you protect yourself? When it is too cold outside, how will you protect yourself? We are safe inside our house, children, right? Yes. Now, this is a house. Okay. This is a house and now you are going to tell me what is this called? This is a roof. It is a slanting like this, right? So it is a roof. Now, what is this? This is this is wall of the house. Correct? This is the wall of the house. And what is this? This is a door. This is a door. And what is this? This is a window. What is this? This is a window. So, roof, wall, door, window, this everything together makes a house. Yes? Now, house are of different types. As I told you that we are going to see different type of houses today. So, what is this? And what is this? Are they both same? Are both houses same? No. This is very big and one is very small. Not very small, but it is small comparative to this. This is big and this is small. So children, some houses are big and some houses are small. See, big house and small house does not matter. You should be happy that we have a house. Whether it's big is okay and even a small is okay, right? At least we are safe inside our house. So all houses are not same. Some are big and some are small. Even animals make their own homes. Do you know that? Like we have our house, animals do also have their own house. Like dog live in a kennel, rat lives in a hole, rabbit also lives in a hole, right? So every animal has their own house. Even birds build their own nest, ant build ant hill, right? Same way the bee. The bee is making her own house and it is called beehive. What is this? Beehive, right? Bee make their own house and this is called beehive. Bees make hives. A hive is its home, so it is called beehive. Okay children. Next, some houses are made of mud and straw. You know what is mud and straw? If you don't know, I will show you. So some houses are made of mud and straw. They are called kacha houses. What are they called? Kacha house. They are not very strong. Remember children, the kacha house is not very strong. Why? Because they are made of mud and straw, which is not very strong, okay, to build a house. All huts are called kacha house. Now you know what are huts children? I'll show you. See, this is mud. This is a straw. So in the villages, I can see such house in the villages which is made with mud and straw together, and then it looks like this. This is a hut. This is a hut. This small house made up of mud and straw. Okay children, but they are not very strong. If a heavy rainfall is there or a strong wind is coming, this house is not very strong. It can break any time, okay, because they are made of mud and straw. Next, some houses are very strong, okay, and they are made of bricks, cement and steel. They are called pakka houses. Now children, what is pakka house? The house made of bricks, cement and steel are called pakka house. Come on, repeat after me. The house which is made of bricks, cement and steel are called pakka house, and they are very strong. Whether it's a heavy rainfall or a strong wind, nothing will happen to the pakka house because they are very strong. Okay. Now see, this picture, this image is of brick. Okay, this is bricks. These are used to make your house. It is used to make walls of the house. Okay. So this is bricks. And this is cement. See, here the man is mixing the cement. So the cement can be mixed and it can be made to a paste, and then it can be used on the walls, on the flooring or on the ceiling, anywhere. Okay. Without bricks, cement and this is steel. Without these three things, pakka house cannot be made. So these three things are very important to make pakka house. Am I clear children? What are these three things? Bricks, cement and steel. And what are the two things which is made of, by which the kacha house is made? Mud and straw, right? Very good. Now, did you know Jaipur is known as the pink city? Now, children, do you know that Jaipur is known? Jaipur is the place, okay? It is a very famous place. It is known as Pink City. But why it is known as Pink City, children? Because most of the houses and buildings are painted there in pink color. It is slightly pinkish and orangish, okay? It is actually light pinkish, which sometimes look like a orange also, okay? So Jaipur is known as Pink City because most of the houses and buildings here are painted in pink. See, inside the palace, inside this, the pink color is painted. So Jaipur is known as the Pink City. Now, what is next? Where would you mostly find huts? Oh, so children, tell me, where can you find these huts? Do you know? City or village? Where will you find huts? City. Now, where we are living, here can you find huts? Or in the village you can see more huts? In the village, right? We can see more huts in the village. Next, what is next? Okay, what is this, children? Who will tell? Anyone? Okay, I will only tell. See, here, listen carefully and see the picture very carefully. Most houses have flat roof. See, here the roofs are flat. Can you see? It is a flat roof. Flat hai. Flat. In some houses, such as mountains, it rains and snows a lot. So, houses in such places have sloping roofs. See, can you see here? The roof here is sloping. So that the rain which is coming in the mountain areas, there is lot of rains. So the rainfall coming and the snow falling can easily slide off. It will slide off easily if there is a sloping roof. Understood, children? If there is a rainfall or there is a snowfall, what will happen? This house is having sloping roof. So all the water will slide off down. Understood? But this is a flat roof. So here water cannot go down. It will get stored here. So the area where there is heavy rainfall near the mountains and where there is a snows, there sloping roofs houses are made. Okay. Next. A houseboat. Oh wow, children, you know what is houseboat? Have you ever seen houseboat? Yes, even I have seen houseboat. In India, we can see houseboat in two places. See, this is a houseboat. The houseboat looks like this. Okay, this house is same like our house. There is a kitchen inside, there is a washroom, there is a toilet, there is a bedroom, there is a dining room, hall room, everything is there inside this houseboat. Okay, it is a house made of wood. It is made of wood that floats on water. It just floats, but it cannot move from one place to another because the houseboat has been given a balance with a bamboo stick. So it cannot go from one place to another. But there are also few houseboat which can go from one place to another. A small houseboat, not a big one. These are big houseboat. They cannot move fast. They can just float in one place. Okay. And it is mainly found in Kerala and Kashmir. In India, such houses, such houseboat are seen in Kerala and Kashmir. Okay, it is really very nice from inside. It is very good. We can stay inside that. Everything is there inside the houseboat. So, what are this house called, children? Repeat after me. These are called houseboat. Understood? Okay, now next. What is next? A bungalow. Oh wow, this is a Bungalow. Now, children, what is bungalow? A bungalow is a house that is a private house, okay? Nobody else can live in this. Now, in the flat, we have our neighbor, right? In the same floor, there are two, three houses, right? In an apartment, in the building. In one floor, there are four house, five house, or six house, right? But in the bungalow, it is your private house. It is only your. Nobody else can come. Only guest can come in this. So this house can be of one floor, one story. See, I'll show you. See, this is your house. One is ground, in the ground, and one is one floor. Here also, see, there is one floor here, right? So mostly it is either a single story or a second two story, but it is a private property. Okay, this bungalow is your private house. Bungalows are seen in many areas. If you see in our Thane also, you can see bungalow somewhere. Tell your mummy and daddy to show you what is bungalow. Okay. Now a tent. Now you know, children, what is tent? Yes, this is a tent. See, a tent is a movable house. We can move this tent anywhere, right? From one place to another. It is very light in weight. I can just fold. It is made of plastic. Some tents are made up of cotton material also from inside. So it is easy for us to breathe and stay inside. So this tent is very easy to fold it and to carry wherever we want. Okay, children. This tent help us to give a shelter which uses to protect people from wind, rain, air and cold. Okay, like all other house protect us from wind, rain, air, cold. Even tent protect us from this. Okay, children. And see, if you can see here properly, 1 minute. See how this tent has been tied. You saw there is a rope here and it is tied with the help of a nail. See here. Yes, there are more poles, 3 to 4 poles, and are secured by ropes, and they are tied by ropes, so that even a strong wind or strong rain, heavy rainfall is there, it doesn't move from here to there. Okay, so a tent has got a good support from the ground. Okay, children. This tent is usually seen outside in the mountain areas where people go for trekking, for a picnic, right? So tents are seen there. Next is caravan. Oh wow, have you seen this? Even I have not seen this anywhere. But see, these two pictures are different. You know why? This is a caravan which were used old times. Okay, in this caravan people used to travel from one place to another. Few men were pulling the cart. Even animals were transferred from one place to another in this caravan. But nowadays this type of caravan is seen. It is very popular. You know, inside this caravan it is a large vehicle where people travel from one place to another. It contains beds. It contains a cooking equipment. There is a small kitchen type inside this. Wait, I'll tell you. Inside this caravan, there is a small kitchen type. There is a small bed, or there is everything what is there in your home. There is also TV inside this. Inside it is like a big van. Okay, so that people can live and spend their holidays and move from one place to another. But this is also a type of caravan where people pull the cart. It is like a cart. They can stay inside, and even animals can be transferred from one place to another with the help of this caravan. So there are two type of caravan. This caravan was used during the old times, and this is a new type of caravan. Okay, children. Now next, an igloo. Everyone know this, right? This is an igloo. Where is this igloo seen, children? Yes, it is a snow house. It is built entirely by snow. So this igloo is seen where there is heavy snowfall and in the snow areas, right? We cannot see igloo here in Mumbai or Maharashtra or Thane, right? Because there is no snow here. So where it snows, the people there make an igloo and they live inside that, okay, in the snowy region. So this is called an igloo. What is our next house? Our next house is called stilt house. What is this? Stilt house. See, what is this stilt house? They are raised on stilt over the surface of the soil or a body of water. See, I'll show you. See, there are sticks down and up there is a house. Down there is a water here, right? Here everywhere there is a water. So it is built little up on little height with the help of bamboo sticks, right? It is built up for the protection against flooding. If there is heavy rainfall, if the water comes inside the house, if it is down, if the house will be down, the water will come inside, right? From the lake, from the sea or from the ocean. So such type of houses are built where they are safe, okay? If there is heavy flood also, it will not impact the people inside the house because they are on some height, okay? So such houses are built on a height over the surface of a soil or a body of water, okay? Now which is our next? This is now you are going to answer me, okay? The house we live in is called home, correct children? So what is this? This is a kitchen, yes or no? So children, this is a kitchen. Now every house has some kitchen. Every house is having a kitchen, right? Yes or no? So what is kitchen used for? It is used for cooking food, correct? Now what is next picture? First tell me one answer, that do you eat, bathe, sleep, cook food and watch TV, play, study in the same room? No, right? Every room have a different work to do. Now in the kitchen, I go to cook food in the kitchen, right? We usually cook food in the kitchen. Now this is bedroom. Now we go and sleep in the bedroom, correct? This is bathroom or a toilet. The room where we bathe and we wash ourselves is called a bathroom or the toilet. So every room has different work to do, right? This is dining room. The dining room is a place where we eat our food. We sit together in a family and we eat our food. But in many houses there is no dining room. So we sit in a living room. We sit in the hall room, living room, drawing room, okay? You say hall room, right? But we should say living room or a drawing room. See, this is a living room or a drawing room. The main room. As we enter the house, the first room, main room is drawing room, which is also called living room. We sit together and spend time with our friends and family in the drawing room. Whenever there are some guests in the house, we make them sit in the drawing room, correct? That is living room. Some houses may have only one or two rooms. We don't have all rooms, so it's okay. At least we have home, we have a good house, so that we are protected from cold, rain, air and animals, right? A good home, now children, very important is, a good home has windows to let in fresh air and sunlight. Now if you have a window at your house, there is a sunlight coming at your house and there is a fresh air coming in your house, the house is always good, okay? It keeps your house clean. Yes, and it is very important. Next. Okay children, now let's recall. We are going to quickly recall what we have learned today. A house protects us from heat, cold rain, animals and enemies. Kacha houses are made of mud and straw. Pakka houses are made of bricks, cement and steel. Houses may either have flat or sloping roofs. Now children, teacher is giving you time. Quickly be ready with your pencil, eraser and a book for EVS lesson number 8 dictation. So what are you going to do? First you are going to write your name. Then here you are going to write your standard. First here you are going to write your division. Here you are going to write EVS and lesson number 8. Are you all ready? Okay, now come on, write numbers 1 to 10 and be ready. Write numbers 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is not the first time we are doing the dictation. So you all know very well. Yes? Write the numbers fast. Okay, so our first word is, are you ready children? Very good. So our first word is kacha. 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 Next word is protects. 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 Next word is tilt. Stilt. 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 Next word is igloo. 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 Next word is straw. Straw. Sorry, we are doing the fifth word now. Straw. 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 Number 6 is tent. 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 Number 7, houses. 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 Number 8, mountains. 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 Number 9, bricks. 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 Number 10, roof. 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 So now you are going to correct your dictation words, okay? If it is right, you will put right, and if it is no wrong, you are going to put cross. At the end, we are going to count how many right you got, okay? Start. First one is kacha. K-U-C-H-C-H-A, kacha. Second one is protects. P-R-O-T-E-C-T-S, protects. Third one is tilt. S-T-I-L-T, stilt. Fourth one is igloo. I-G-L-O-O, igloo. Fifth one is straw. S-T-R-A-W, straw. Done? Done with your correction? Next. Number 6 is T-E-N-T, tent. Number 7, H-O-U-S-E-S, houses. H-O-U-S-E-S, houses. Number 8, mountains. M-O-U-N-T-A-I-N-S, mountains. M-O-U-N-T-A-I-N-S, mountains. Number 9 is bricks. B-R-I-C-K-S, bricks. B-R-I-C-K-S, bricks. Number 10 is roof. R-O-O-F, roof. R-O-O-F, roof. Now, How many right you got? If you got all right, 10 right, then you will write 10 and put a star. Okay, if you got 9 right, you will write here 9. Okay, how many right you got, that number you will write up. Okay, children, I hope you have done your dictation well. See you in a next session. Thank you. Sai Ram.